Begin but finding our chairs, and we'll begin our beautiful practice today. So, we always schedule ourselves. We always take time to schedule things and have things in order and, schedule fun stuff and schedule things. But how often do we schedule a pause in our day? Yeah. We don't even think about that, right? Because we get up and we do. But it is so important for the balance and especially what is the energy that's going on right now. And it's, through next week, it's going to be some really crazy chaotic energy through until about March 3rd. So it's great that you came to practice today. That's what we can do to combat that, to get a balance is to find your practice. Yes. And practice and schedule a time where you just stop. And I was just talking to a practitioner yesterday, and, she said, even if it's 10 minutes, like just if you're between, your craziness, just 10 minutes, just stop, sit down, close your eyes, and take some breaths. So we'll do some breaths that you can do anytime during the course of your day. But sometimes it's hard to settle down when we're, feeling all, as I said, discombobulated. So let's just start with shaking. Just notice how you feel today. It's a kind of another cloudy day here. That always, and I'm thinking I'm seeing little tiny snowflakes falling finally. Yeah. So just shake off any tension. Yeah. Get crazy. Move your legs, blink your eyes, shake your head, and then settle in. Yeah. Bringing your palms up on your lap or palms down. So sometimes if you're feeling too much energy, palms down can be helpful. So we'll start there to see how you feel. So we have a nice tall spine, shoulders gently back and down. And just float your eyes closed now. Good. We're just going to take a few breaths here. We're going to pause the breath at the top and the bottom as long as it's comfortable for you. Yeah. So we're just going to practice pausing in between the inhale and the exhale breath. First, let's just take a cleansing breath in. So breathe in and through the mouth with a sigh, let it go. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Good. And now through the nose, we're going to breathe in slowly all the way. And just hold the breath at the top, not straining, just gently holding. And when you feel like it's no longer comfortable, slowly breathe out through the nose, all the air coming out, and then pause at the bottom. And again, breathe in, pause, smile, and slowly breathe out and pause. And just do about 3 more at your own pace. Seeing if you can hold the pause just a little longer. Try to relax your body while you're pausing the breath. Just enjoying that quiet. Breathing out fully, slowly, pausing. And be on your last breath here. Just no hurry. And as you exhale, the end of the exhale breath, just relax the breath into your natural breath. Good. And now, with our eyes still closed, we're going to flip our palms up on our lap. We're going to start our practice getting connected with the energy around us. Yes, because we're just part of this great energy that's all around us, part of the greater good. So let's take a breath in, exhale it out with a sigh, and take a breath in for Om. Take that Om sound as long as you can. We'll do two more and try to feel the vibration, or see if you can feel the vibration coming from your pelvic floor all the way through the top of your head. So take another breath in for Om. And one more breath in. Relax the breath now. And finally, one more sort of little bit of a breathing technique that can help to settle. Yeah. So palms are up on your lap. And now we're going to breathe in. And as we breathe in, we're going to close our hands into fists and open our eyes and look up. And as we exhale, we're going to close our eyes and open our fists. And inhale, hands and fists slowly, open the eyes, look up. Exhale, close the eyes, hands open. Inhale, open eyes, look up. Exhale, hands open, eyes closed. And one more. Inhale, hands into fists, open the eyes. And exhale, close the eyes, open the fists. Good. All right. Just notice the effects of those techniques. And now bringing your hands together in prayer position and making some fire, so rubbing your palms together. And then lightly touching the tips of your fingers onto your forehead. Hands in front of your face. Good. And when you're feeling ready, gently flutter the eyes open as you release your hands back onto your lap. Ha, good. Yes, slowing down, right? So good for us. All right. Hands down onto your lap, and now we'll just start to gently move the body. And as we move ourselves through the practices today, we're going to just try to notice the pause in between each breath, right? So that we keep this cadence with our breath. Yeah, just just experiment with that. Yeah, good. All right, so let's just start by moving side to side, like a tick-tock clock. Inhale, exhale. Keeping a smile on the face, even if you really don't feel like smiling today. Life's feeling heavy or chaotic. It's okay. Things change every day. Our emotions, our body. Yeah. Okay. And then coming back to center. Good. Now we're going to do little circles with our body. So take a breath in and exhale, bring the body forward just slightly and over to the right and back, over to the left and forward. Good. Nice little circles, noticing the shift from one hip bone to the other. Yeah. Movement, head staying above the shoulders. The head's not moving. It's just the trunk of the body. Good. And the next time that the body comes forward, pause and reverse. Go the opposite direction. And the next time that the body comes forward, pause, press down into your feet, slowly bring the body back up. Good. All right, we're scooted forward in our chair. If you're not already, scoot a little bit forward in your chair. We're gonna do a little bit different cat-cow today. Yeah, so we're gonna inhale and lift the heart. And exhale, slide your hands to the front of your knees, drop your head. And now pressing down into your feet. As you inhale, relax your arms down and just reach your arms back and look up. And now as you exhale, curl your arms in and give yourself a little hug, dropping your head. And inhale, drop the arms, reach back, look up. And exhale, opposite arm on top. Give yourself a hug. And inhale, fan out, pause. Exhale, curl in, and pause. And one more. Inhale, open your heart, look up. And exhale, curl in, pause. And now just relax your arms down onto your thighs, lift the heart, lift the head. Good. Relax your arms down and just roll the shoulders. Good. One direction and roll the shoulders in another direction. Good. And now bringing your right hand onto your right hip, releasing your left arm down, floating it away from your body a little bit, and just start to make little S's or a figure eights. Yeah. And then pause. Take a breath in. As you exhale, now drop your right ear to your right shoulder slowly. Good. And then float your arm away and just explore, just moving the arm around in space. Feeling the temperature of the air on your hands. Good. And then pause. Press down into your feet and slowly reach your arm out and up. Reach up tall as the head is still tilted. Stretch the left fingers up towards the sky. And breathe into that left lung. And as you exhale, release your hand down. Bring both hands onto your lap. Press into your feet. Slowly lift your head back up. Yay. All right, and now bringing your left hand onto your hip rather. Release your right arm down. Good. And then float it away and do a little figure eights. Just warming up our shoulders, loosening up all those muscles and tendons in that shoulder. Good. And then pause. Take a breath in. As you exhale, now drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Good. And then float that arm away again. And again, just explore. You can do eights. You can do whatever you want to do. Just explore the space on your right side. And then pause. And then on an inhale breath, press into your feet and reach that right arm up towards the sky. And breathe. Just long, slow, deep breaths. And in between each breath, just a tiny little pause. Just notice the pause as you transition from the inhale to the exhale. Stretching and breathing into that right lung now. And as you exhale, relax your arm down. Bring both hands to your thighs, press into your feet, slowly lift your head back up. Good. Nice tall spine, lift the heart. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, turn your head over to the right. Stretching. And see if you can look to the left with your eyes. And then relax your gaze back to the right. Good. Slowly bring your head forward. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale over to the other side. Stretching. Good. Head's moving to the left. See if you can look over to the right with your eyeballs. And then relax the eyes and slowly bring your head back forward. Good. Ah, nice. Okay. So just a little bit of massage. Massage feels so good on us. So let's just take our fingers and brush the forehead. And then take your, point your finger and thumb to the inside of your eyebrows and gently press as you move to the outside of your eyebrows. Good. And then take the pads of your thumbs right on either side of the bridge of your nose, right by that bone that's above your eye. Yes, and just press gently there. I had a tension headache a couple days ago, and this really helps, just like pressing that in, breathing. And then release. Take your ring finger and just gently outline that ocular bone. Really nice and gentle. Take your palms onto your temples. Move your temples around. Take your fingers onto your skull. Move the skin of your skull around. Yeah. You do this regularly. I hear it encourages hair growth. Also relaxes you. Go back to the back of your neck. Just find spots. You can always find a spot. I can always find a spot somewhere on my skull that's tender. Yeah, spend some time there. Good. And then straighten out your hair. That's important. And then jaw. Just move your fingers around your jaw. Good. And release your hands down onto your lap. And again, we're going to bring our right hand onto our right hip. And then we're going to slide the right hand all the way across our chest up to our shoulder. And then massage that trapezius muscle where the neck meets the top of your shoulder. Again, almost always you can find a tender spot there. Good. And then pause. Take a breath in, and as you exhale very quickly with the exhale breath, just let that arm down. Good. Left hand onto the waist. Good. Slide your hand across your chest up to the right shoulder. Give yourself a little massage there. Self-care makes you feel better. Good. And then pause. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, on the big exhale breath, it's almost like you're just getting rid of the tension, right? Yeah, roll it out. Good, good, good. All right, let's just tap, tap, tap our thighs. Tap your arms. Tap your other arm. Again, just waking up. Sometimes on a cloudy, cold day, it's hard to wake up. Here we are. Okay, we're going to take our right leg out to the side. Good. Bring our right hand onto our left thigh. Good. And then we're going to bring the left hand behind our hip. On an inhale breath, gently press into that left palm. And imagine the top of your head just gently trying to touch the ceiling. So you have a nice tall spine. And take a breath in. And as you exhale, relax the spine a little bit and grab onto that left side and twist at your waist over to the left. And turn your head to the left and breathe. A nice little rotation for our spine. Bring your awareness to your right leg. And if the right thigh is starting to cave in, see if you can reach it back. Yeah. Keeping that right thigh open. Good. Practicing the pause in between each breath. Slow and mindful is more medicinal than fast. On your next exhale breath, relax. Slowly bring your body back forward. Release your hand from behind you. Keep your right hand onto your left thigh. Turn your left palm out for a side bend. We're going to press down into your feet and inhale, reach that arm out and up. Yeah, so your shoulders should feel a little more open now. Take a breath in. As you exhale, reach up and just melt over to the right. Good. And then if you want to turn and look underneath your left arm. That's an option. Breathe, smile, enjoy. Again, in this little bit of a challenging pose, notice the breath, the pauses between the inhale and the exhale. On your next exhale breath, turn your head back forward. Press into your feet, reach the left fingertips straight up. And as you exhale, relax, bend the elbow and relax that left arm down. Good. Bring your hands onto your thighs and toe, heel, your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. Let's take the left leg out. Good. So same thing on this side. Yeah. Good. So take the left hand onto the right thigh. Bring your right palm behind your right hip, pressing down into your chair. I always think this feels so good on the spine. So press down into your right palm, reach the top of your head up towards the sky. Feel that nice stretch on your spine. Smile. Good. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, relax the spine a little bit. Press into that left foot to turn the body at the waist over to the right. Yeah. And breathe. Enjoying some nice big belly breath. As you inhale, belly softens. As you exhale, belly draws back. On your next exhale breath, relax the body. Now, good. Slowly turn the body back forward. Slowly bring hands back forward. Let's continue to take this left hand onto the right thigh. Nice tall spine. Turn the palm out. On an inhale breath, reach that left arm out and up. Good. Take a nice big breath in. Exhale, stretch a little longer if you can. You can always keep a cactus if that feels better on your body. As you exhale now, just melt over to the left. Good. And if it's available to you, you can turn your head and look underneath your right arm. Big belly breath. Enjoying those pauses in between breaths, just noticing. On your next exhale breath, turn your head back forward, press into your feet, slowly bring your body back up, and exhale, release that arm down. Good. And then go ahead and heel, toe, your foot back to hip distance apart. Yeah. All right. And shake it out. Good. We're going to come into now both legs out wide, both feet out wide. Good. And take a nice big breath in. And as you exhale, hinge forward just a little bit. Pause. Inhale, come back up. Pause. Exhale, hinge forward. Pause. Inhale, come back up. Pause. And exhale, slowly come all the way forward as far as you can, keeping your head above your shoulders. Yeah. And then bringing your elbows onto your thighs, if that feels okay. Let your hands just hang, looking down at the floor. If you feel like it, you can just let your head rest down, the crown of your head drop down, if that feels good on your body. And breathe. Just letting some nice oxygenated blood dump into the brain. Yeah. It's good. Some of these inversions are good because we're victims of gravity. Everything's getting pulled down. Good. And then when you're ready, slide one hand onto your thigh, slide the other hand onto your thigh, press down into your both thighs and slowly bring your body back up. Relax the shoulders. Good. And then toe, heel, your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. And again, let's just do some tapping on our thighs. Tapping arms. And feel free to make your way to a stand. Yes. I like to slide my heels back, keep your head above your shoulders, hinging forward, and then pressing into your heels on the inhale breath. Lead with your chin. As you inhale, come to a stand. Good. And make your way to the back of your chair here. Yes, good. All right, you can slide your chair forward and let's slide mine out to the side. And let's just start to move a little bit. Shake, shake, shake. Yeah. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Good. Shake your feet, your legs, your hips, your arms, your shoulders, your head. Yeah. Just shake and come to center. Good. Bring your legs a little bit wider. Actually, before we do that, yeah, let's just start with, actually bring your legs a little bit further apart. Soften your knees. Yeah. And then let's just start to tap our chest, that area, that sternum, for our immune system. Good. And then if you want to start to rock side to side while you're tapping, lifting one toe and lifting the other maybe. And you want to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. So the exhale breath helps us to release toxins in the body. And come back to center. And now taking the knuckles of your hands and just tapping your side body. Coming up as high as you can, that's comfortable, and all the way down your rib cage. Yeah. We're waking up our internal organs. Good. And relax. Good. Come a little bit wider apart. Soften the knees. And we're going to do our exhale with a ha sound. So we're going to inhale through the nose. Ha. Exhale out the mouth. Ha. 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 And one more. Ha. And come back to center. Let's do the opposite. We're going to inhale the opposite way and exhale the opposite. Ha. Ha. And give that ha your 100%. Ha. Release the tension, the stress, the worry. Yeah, all of that stuff. Ha. Ha. One more. Ha. And slowly come back to center. Good. We're going to bring ourselves back to our hip distance, our mountain pose. And we're going to just kind of take a little walk. Let's get to move the body a little bit. Maybe we jog forward and back. Maybe you even make a turn and jog forward and back. Yeah, shake the hands, shake everything, move the body. Get as crazy as you want to get. Again, shaking off the stuff that we hold all the time. Yes, let it go, let it go, let it go. All of our worries, let them go. Yes. Know that all will be well. All can be more than well. Yeah, good. And relax. Come to your mountain pose, feet hip distance apart. Palms forward, shoulders back and down. Kneecaps lift, tailbone tucks down, chin back slightly. If you're feeling stable, close your eyes and breathe. So nice long deep breath, pausing at the top and breathing out through the nose and pausing at the bottom. Noticing the pause. And one more breath here. And relax the breath now. And gently open the eyes. Yeah, how challenging is that for some of us, right? Sometimes it's very challenging to stop and recognize, but it's so important for our state of being, our general state of being. Okay, we're going to come into a little hamstring stretch here. So it's called pyramid pose. So hands on hips. If you have your chair in front of you, you can use the top of your chair here. We're just going to be hinging forward, but we're going to do it on a little tightrope here, a little railroad track. So right foot forward, left foot back, both feet are grounded. We're going to sort of melt into this slowly. Yeah. So take a breath in, lift the chest, lift the chin. As you exhale, slide your hips back and just come forward as far as is comfortable. Pause. And then press into your feet, press down into your hands to come back up. Breath in, exhale, hinge forward. Good. Press down into your hands, come back up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, come back up. And one more time. Exhale, hinge forward. And just go as far as is comfortable. Slide your hips back. Pause, looking down at the floor. Maybe lift your right hip up and drop your left hip. Breathe for 2. And now pressing down into your hips, slowly bring the body back up. Good. And then step that right foot back. Good. Step the left foot forward. Good. Take a nice big breath in, lift the chest. Exhale, hinge forward. Press, sliding the hips back. Good. Pressing into your feet, pressing down into your hands, bring the body back up. And exhale, hinge forward. And inhale, coming back up. And exhale, hinge forward. And inhale, come back up. And this time, exhale, hinge forward. And pause. And breathe. 2, 1. And pressing down into your hands, slowly come back up. Good. And send that left foot back and shake it out. Good. Roll out the shoulders. Good. Come into your mountain pose. On an inhale breath, reach your arms out and up. You can bend your elbows. I'm not sure if you can see my hands. Interlace your hands above your head and flip your palms up. Yeah. And now press into your feet and reach your arms as high up as they'll go. Good. See if you can relax your rib cage down. And breathe. Each time you exhale, see if you can reach your palms a little bit higher up. Good. And take another breath in. Exhale, start to lower your hands down. Flip your palms back down. Gently land your hands onto your head. And close your eyes. And pause. Couple breaths here. Just noticing the feeling of grounding. Yes, all this energy around us now during this time can be very difficult, right? It can be very unnerving. So this is a grounding pose, helps you to ground down, be unshakable. And then slowly floating your eyes open, floating your hands back up above your head a little bit, and then you can release your hands down to your shoulders. Good. And now with your little fingers, you can give your shoulders a nice massage. Good. Relax your elbows down. Let's do a couple circles here while we're here. Elbows forward and up, and back and down. And forward and up, and back and down. And one more. Forward and up, and back and down. Pause, and then reach back and up. forward and down. Couple more. Good. Loosening up that shoulder and relax. Release your hands down. Good. Shake it out. Good. All right, we're just going to come into a nice little sun salutation dance here. So you might need the back of your chair here. Yeah. Make sure you have some space behind you just to step back. Yes. And this will begin with our hands in prayer position on our heart. Good. Let's take a breath in. As you exhale, release your hands down. On an inhale breath, circle sweep your arms out and up. Big breath in. As you exhale, hands come forward, palms land on the back of your chair. Good. And you're going to step your right foot back, just on the ball of the foot. Good. And then inhale, lift your heart and look up. And exhale, bring the head down. Good. Inhale, bring your right foot forward and step your left foot back. Good. On an inhale breath, lift your heart, look up. On an exhale, bring the head down. On an inhale breath, bring your left foot forward. Exhale, bring the body up, arms down. Inhale, reach out and up. Bring your palms together. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good. Do that on the other side. Good. Take a breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, circle, sweep up. Reach up, look up. Even lean back. Exhale, float your hands slowly to the back of your chair. Inhale. Exhale, step your left foot back. Good. Inhale, lift your heart. There's a little bend in the right knee to your lunge. Exhale, head down. Inhale, left foot comes forward. Exhale, right foot steps back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, body forward. Inhale, bring the right foot forward. Exhale, release the hands, body up. Inhale, palms up, circle sweep up. Palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Let's do one more round. Yeah, a little bit faster. Inhale, exhale, hands down. Inhale, circle sweep up. Look up, maybe lean back. And exhale, hands come to the chair, step right foot back. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, release the head down. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, left foot back. Inhale, look up, lift the heart. Exhale, relax the body down. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, release the hands, come to a stand. Inhale, reach arms out and up, palms together. Exhale, hands to heart. Last round. Inhale, exhale, release. Inhale, circle sweep. Reach up, lean back slightly if that feels good. Exhale, hands to chair. Left foot steps back. Inhale, lift the heart, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, left foot forward. Exhale, right foot back. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, right foot forward. Exhale, hands down, body up. Inhale, reach out and up. Exhale, hands to heart. Good. Close the eyes. Pause. And breathe. You'd be able to feel your heart beating in this pause. Nice, slow. Good. And when when you feel ready, open the eyes, take a breath in, exhale, relax the arms down. Good. All right, we're gonna come to your warrior two pose here, a little warrior dance. So you can keep your chair where it is. I'm just like here. Yeah. So we're gonna come to a wide stance. Good. Let's bring our hands onto our hips and just glide your hips side to side. Hopefully feeling a stretch on the inside of your thigh here. Yeah. Good. And then come back to center. Lift the right toes up, pivot to the side and down. Good. And then soften the right knee. That right thigh is reaching back so the knee is right above the heel. Good. Stretch your right arm back, your left arm rather, and your right arm forward. Yeah. Good. And then look over that front, that little right middle finger as you look to the right. See if you can relax your shoulders. Find your breath. Each time you exhale, see if you can melt your shoulders. Yeah, melt your body. Good, and then slowly bringing your head forward. Let's relax our arms down. Good. And we're gonna just come into a little warrior dance. Good. So again, we're gonna reach the arms out. We're gonna bring the palms up. On an inhale breath, press into your right foot, straighten the right knee, reach out and up. Good. Then bring the palms down as you melt back into your warrior two legs. Palms up, big breath in. Pause. Exhale back to your warrior. Pause. Inhale one more time. Up. Exhale. Down. Breath in. Exhale, release the arms down. Good. We're going to relax the shoulders, glide your arms behind you, interlace your hands behind your hips. Good. You're going to turn to the right just slightly. Take a breath in. And on an exhale breath, you can start to lean your body forward towards the floor with your arms just resting on your back. If you want to reach the arms up off your back, that's an option. And breathe. Humble warrior. Strong, playful, and humble. And exhale, release your hands back onto your back. Start to drag your hands towards the floor. Press into your toes to bring your body back up. Good. Release your hands behind you. Press into the right foot to straighten the right knee. Lift the toes up. Bring them forward. Good. And let's heel toe, heel toe. And shake it out. Move it out. Shake off any tension that you might have built up there for a bit. Good. And we'll do that same beautiful dance on the other side. So again, wide feet. Good. Lift the left toes up, pivot, and drop. Yeah. Soften that left knee. Good. All right. Stretch the right arm out. Left arm forward. Good. Turn the gaze to the left middle finger and breathe. Smile and breathe, noticing the pause between the breaths. Breathing in, pause, breathing out, pause. Two more, nice and slow. See what you can soften on the exhale breath. And then exhale breath at the bottom, relax, turn the head forward, release your arms down. Good. Roll out the shoulders, release the tension. Good. And now back to warrior two, arms, palms up. Good. On an inhale breath, straighten the left leg as you reach up. Exhale, soften. Palms up, inhale. Exhale, soften. And one more. Exhale, soften. Good. A nice big breath in. Exhale, release your arms down. Relax. Slide your arms behind you. Interlace your hands behind your hips. Good. Yes. You can turn the body to the left just slightly. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, hinge forward just as far as it's comfortable for you. And then reach your arms up off your back if that feels comfortable. And breathe. Now an inhale breath, slowly press into your feet. Reach your arms down to come back up. Good. Release your arms. Press down into your left foot to straighten the knee. Lift the toes, pivot forward, and then heel, toe, or step, step, step your feet back to hip distance apart and shake it out. Good. All right, we're going to move into a downward facing dog here. So using the back of your chair again. Yes. Good. Let's take a breath in and let it go. Just reset. Yes. Good. And now bring your hands onto the chair, back of your chair, and just take a little trip. Yes. As you step one foot back, the other foot back. Good. As far back as you can. It might feel nice to get a wider stance if you'd like to widen your feet. And stretch your hips back. You're looking down at the floor, heads between the arms, fingers forward. And breathe here. Good. A big breath. And exhale, and just surrender into the pose. Yeah. When all else fails, surrender. Too much that we try to control. But just soften into each exhale breath. Good. And then looking forward again, we're going to heel toe or just step, step, step your feet back to hip distance apart. Good. And then looking forward towards the chair, slowly make your way as comfortable as however you'd like to. Yeah, and come back to your chair, the mountain pose. Good, wiggle it out. We're going to take one hand on top of the other. We're going to bring the backs of your hands to your forehead, a form of child's pose here. So just gently pressing in between the eyebrows. Yeah. And close your eyes. Again, another form of grounding. Good. Yeah, softening the mind, tapping into our intuition. And on your next exhale breath, relax. You can open the eyes and slowly just let the hands float down. Good. Roll it out. Good. Shake out the feet. Good. And let's make our way back to our chairs here. So nice and mindfully, hands on thighs. Send your hips back. Take a breath in. Send your hips back a little more. And then grabbing the front of your chair, just land your hips onto the seat of your chair. Yes, good, good. And relax. Good. Shake it out. Close your eyes. Do a little shake. You can do a bigger shake. Just release. Notice where you might be holding some tension and just let it go. Yeah. Good. And opening the eyes. Good. We're going to take a nice big breath in for our hip opener. We're going to exhale, hinge forward, grab behind the right leg. On an inhale breath, hug your thigh into your belly. Let's give our ankles some love. And then reverse opposite direction. Good. And then if it's available to you, land your right leg onto your left. Yes, or cross at your ankles. So find your space. Good. And then you can lift the toes. It's like legs up on top here. And then relax the arms. Yeah. You want to just make sure that we're not gripping and holding. Lift the heart. So you're just nice and rested. The hands are nice and soft. Good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, hinge forward. Keep your chin forward, as almost as if you're leading with your chin. And then come back up. So we're just massaging and opening up a little more each time we come forward. Exhale. Inhale up. And then exhale, gliding forward. Good. And then release the head down. Close the eyes. Feel free if you want to bring your forearms onto your leg for a bit more of an opening. And breathe. Now 3 breaths, nice and slow. Each time you exhale, ask yourself, what can you relax? Your shoulders. Maybe Ujjayi breath. Listen to that beautiful Ujjayi breath. Noticing the pause. A couple more breaths. And on the next inhale breath, wiggle your left toes. Press down into your left foot to slowly float your body back up nice and easily. Good. You can open the eyes and release that leg. Good. Tap, sides, hips. Good. Nice big breath in, tall spine. Exhale, hinge forward. Clasp behind this left knee now. Inhale, hug that thigh in and circle. Nice slow circles in one direction and maybe the other. Good. And then landing this foot up on top of the other. Good. And then lifting the toe on this leg if you're up top here or you're crossed at your ankles. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders, not holding. Lift the heart. Breath in. Exhale, press your belly forward. And chin. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, slide forward. Maybe a little more, maybe not. Yeah, and come back up. And exhale one more time forward. And release the head down. And close the eyes and breathe. Nice long, slow, deep breaths here. Relax the shoulders. With each exhale breath, pause and melt. Maybe you tap into Ujjayi breath. And on your next inhale breath, now wiggle your right toes, press down into your foot, slowly bring the body back up. Nice, and uncross here, good. And wiggle the legs. Yes, let the tension out of the legs. Wiggle your body, shoulders, arms, shake. Just release all the tension that you might have still left in your body. Good. And let's sit back into our chairs. We're gonna just do a little mudra before we go into final relaxation. Yeah, we'll do a little bit longer meditation to pause today. Yes, so a great mudra, easy mudra, if you're feeling worried, if there's like a lot of worry in your head, just hold on to your left thumb with your right hand and rest your hands onto your lap. Yeah, and that helps to alleviate the worry that goes on in our heads so often. Good. So sitting comfortably is holding onto that thumb, closing your eyes. Good. And if you're laying down in Shavasana, you can do the same thing. Just have your hands up on your tummy. Good. So let's start with taking a breath in, pausing, and breathe out and pause. And breathe in. Pause. Breathe out. Pause. Just come back to your natural breath now. And you can remain holding your thumb, or you can release the mudra and just bring your hands up or down on your lap. And relax. Again, take a breath in and let it go, and relax your shoulders, your arms, your hands, fingers. Feel your heart soften, belly relax, hips heavy. Smile on the face. Relax your thighs, your hamstrings, calf muscles, feet, toes. Another breath in, and let go of all your efforts. Notice your thoughts, if any, and just let them be. And if your mind is hooking on to any thought, just come back to the gentle little pauses between the inhale breath and the exhale breath. Let go of all your efforts. Notice the pause. And feel free to remain here for as long as you'd like. Should you choose to slowly come back now into this space in time. Take a breath in and breathe out. And then begin to wiggle toes and fingers, swaying your body side to side. Bringing back the smile if it left. And then coming to stillness. Floating your hands into Anjali Mudra, prayer position, resting them onto your heart. Take a nice big deep breath in and feel your heart rise. And as you exhale, bow your forehead, relax your shoulders. We'll close practice today with this. When feeling out of sorts, know everything changes. Take care through it. And when you come out, sit in more wisdom. When you're feeling ready and complete at your own pace, gently begin to flutter the eyes open as you lift your head. And I thank you all, beautiful people, for coming and practicing the pause together. Do that a lot this weekend, and we'll do it next week too. Have an amazing, beautiful, restful rest of your day. Namaste.